That's what somebody had wet it, because had water you just on.
See those?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So you can tell from the discoloration, blackening, you've got a slough off. It's one of the weird things that with a musket ball wound, although the exit wound is bigger than the entrance wound, the exit wound actually heals faster and cleaner than where it actually went in. You get a lot of sloughing going on. So the material, basically the damaged material that's dead inside the wound starts to slough its way out.
Okay.
So you clean that up, but infection's the biggest problem. And it's not just some of the obvious things like bits of clothing being dragged in, but if you've got splintered bone, the actual bone fragments themselves will go septic.
Right.
And sometimes you can actually hear the wound will heal completely, and it all seems fine, but what you've got is deep-seated infection. So you've got sepsis going on, but then very often they will actually eat their way basically through the leg. So you might suddenly have an ulcer appearing down here because he'd been wounded up there.
Right.
But it's actually an infected fragment of bone or whatever.
Finding his way out.
So you're going to get an amputation going on with that. And amputations generally were done, they like to put the patient in the position they were in when they were wounded.
Oh, okay.
Amputation. And especially for tracking to a musket ball. That's what happens to a musket ball when it hits something relatively solid.
Right, so it was round.
So that was round. So it flattens, it shatters bone.
Okay.
And also bits of it tend to fall off.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of problem actually tracking down.
And show it to this little boy.
They're told that the main tool that the surgeon had is his finger. So that was going. But if we were going to do amputation, so generally speaking, rather than actually lying down, they had them seated. That was considered the optimum position for an amputation if you were in the actual position you were in when you were wounded. So you would have a petit tourniquet put on. You've got here. So there's your petit tourniquet.
They haven't changed much.
Oh, sorry.
And you've got a pad basically where the artery is.
Yeah.
So that goes on, that tightens the whole thing up. You then have your amputation knife, which is always hidden so it wouldn't upset the patient. And again, you're getting gradual changes going on. The French are a little bit ahead of us regarding amputation techniques, but certainly at the start of the Napoleonic Wars we used
Keep your fingers away, Ian, and don't worry about the flies.
So basically, you've got a number of different people. You've got one person that's holding the limb to be removed. You've got another person who's just dealing with blood loss.
Okay.
So I look after the tourniquet or using direct pressure, like basically sticking his fingers in the artery.
Yeah.
Then you have somebody else looking after the tools, and then there's usually 3 or 4 people actually holding the patient down. So one assistant will pull the skin so that it's taut.
Yeah.
You then do a circular cut just through the skin. Skin's then pulled apart. You then do secondary and tertiary cuts down through the muscle in circular cuts down to the bone. When you're at the bone, you use this wraparound cloth, and that sinks into the actual wound itself. And then basically you use that to drag the flesh and the muscle back. So you're exposing a couple of inches of bone. Then you saw through it.
Yeah.
You then take your tenaculum, because the thing with arteries are elasticated.
Yeah.
It's because of their vascular nature. So when you actually slice through them, they withdraw into the stump. So I'll get my thread ready on that, and I basically dig around the stump, hook an artery, pull the artery out, pop the thread over, and tie it off. And then usually I will stitch the artery to the stump. And when I actually bandage them up, sometimes I'll stitch him. Very often I won't use stitches to close the stump. All that flesh and muscle drag back, so I've got something to put over the end. But very often, all the time basically, you've got some kind of infection and swelling going on. So if you stitch it too tight, that all tears. So very often they'll actually, because they have sticky plasters, you'll sticky plaster the whole thing up and leave the artery sticking out and then cover with something. The idea being that if they start bleeding again, I don't have to chase the arteries, I know exactly where they are.
Well thought out,
They're all
isn't it?
sorted. Yeah, I mean it's just...
You wouldn't want to go through it.
It's meat. So that's all you're doing to it. And then you've got a variety of other tools, so you've got your trepanning set, you're drilling holes in the skull. These are trocar and cannulas, so these are all for drainage.
Cannulas have changed quite a lot, haven't they?
If you had, you get to throw them away.
Yeah.
So if you had something like pneumonia, whereas nowadays we full antibiotics, of course we don't have that. And what the idea is to stop you drowning. Be careful there, matey. Don't stick it in the table.
Be careful with those. Pop them down.
you want to basically stop the person drowning in their own fluid
Yeah.
while they're getting better naturally. So that basically goes between the ribs, into the lung, pull it out, and you drain the fluid out. And of course your danger is, as always with everything you do in here, is infection. But things also would be clean. I mean, they're expensive tools. The surgeon's not going to leave them all rusty and covered in crap.
Yeah.
But of course he's only cleaning them or having somebody clean them to the extent of what they can see. You know, there's no knowledge about bacteria.
Right, lovely. We'll move on.
And do they clean them in spirit? Is that
No, just water.
You're hungry, weren't you?